Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video will be slightly longer than usual because I've got a few little goodies to show you guys before we crack on with our nail design. So Madam Glam was kind enough to send me some amazing products. So I got to choose 3 colours and they also threw in a little lamp and also the base and top coat. So I'll show you guys those in a moment. But first I wanted to show you guys the lamp. I thought it was the most cutest little lamp. I think it's the smallest lamp I actually have now and it's so cute, and I actually am considering switching up my lamp for this one just because it does take up so much less space on my desk. So that's kind of what I want, because right now I've got a massive lamp and it's not really working for me. So here it is what it looks like when the legs are down. So as you saw, I was struggling to open it up, but I managed to open it, and here it is basically what it is. So this is the little bit that comes with it. So here is the cable. And it goes into that little hole there, and it's a USB one, so you can get those little plugs where it connects to like a pluggy socket thing and you can put it into the wall, or you can just connect it to your PC, laptop, or wherever I think you have with you. And here I was just trying to show you guys how long the cable is, which is amazing because I often find that cables are very short. I've purchased lamps, like cheaper lamps off of, for example, eBay, and the cables that come with them are incredibly short, even the branded expensive lamp I have right now that I've paid over £100, it has an incredibly short cable, and I don't know why. It's so frustrating. So it's so nice for that lamp to have such a long cable, which is amazing. So I'm just going to leave it in the background there, and let's crack on with our colours. So I'm going to start off by showing you guys the base coat and the top coat. So here is the top coat. So this one is the top coat that leaves a sticky layer. So with this one you will need to wipe the layer once you cure it. Here we've got a base coat. You always need a good base and top coat, of course. Here we have a matte top coat, but this one is special because it's got glitter in it. And when that one came, oh my goodness, I was shocked. I wasn't actually aware that I was going to get the base coats and top coats. So that was a really nice surprise. And oh my goodness, was this a beautiful, beautiful top coat. It looks amazing. It sparkles so much. I haven't tried it yet. We won't be using it in today's video, but it looks absolutely magical. And just so you know, if you would like to shop with Madam Glam, you can use my 30% off discount, which is glamifybabe30_1. If you wanted to save yourself some money, I will have everything in the description for you guys to have a little look. So first up, we've got a color called Gentle Coral, I think it was called, and it's a beautiful, as the name suggests, a beautiful coral. I really, really love this color. Here I've already swatched it, so I just want to show you guys what it looks like on the swatch stick. And the swatch stick matches up very nicely with the top little color on top of the cap, I guess, which is amazing. I love when companies do that. Of course, it's quite difficult to get the sticker on the bottle to match, which is fine as long as there's something else on there that matches perfectly. That's absolutely amazing, and luckily this one does. So here we've got baby blue. Absolutely another beautiful, beautiful color. I've got some much more deeper blues, so it was quite nice to get a pastel-y baby blue kind of color to join the collection. And lastly, we've got this purpley color. It's called Hocus Pocus, and it's a really nice deep purple color. There it is. Almost reminds me maybe like a wine kind of color. Purpley wine colour, so it's very beautiful. This one in particular we didn't use in today's set. We will be using that coral and that blue in today's set to create our beautiful set. And here is what Hocus Pocus looks like swatched as well. Matches perfectly with the top of the bottle. Alright guys, so we're going to start with our nail art design. So for today's video, we've got some ombre going on. We will be stamping as well. If you are amazing at nail art, then go you, and you can hopefully paint this by hand if you don't have the stamping plate, but I'm not that good, so we're going to be playing about with some stamping. I've been so in love with stamping. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. I would advise everyone to get yourself right in there and give them a go. So with our base colours, we've got 2 coral full nails, we've got 1 full blue, and we are going to have 2 ombre nails. So with the ombre, if you wanted to, you could put a white base coat behind the nail. So you start off with a white base, cure it, and then start with your ombre if you wanted to. But I want to show you guys that these gel polishes are so incredibly pigmented and they're absolutely amazing for ombre. So I felt like I didn't need a white base coat, which is amazing. When I say base coat, I just mean the base, not an actual real white base coat. Here I slightly messed up. So in my original design, one nail had the ombre with the orange at the top and the other one had the orange at the bottom. But for these two, I completely forgot and I did both nails with orange at the top. I do later on show you guys what it would look like if you switched it around like I did before. In case you wanted to do it that way, that was what I was supposed to do, but I completely forgot. I just went ahead with it and it was a bit too late to back out. And I thought, you know what, I am quite interested to just see what it looks like with the same two ombre nails, so I just felt like I'd just carry on anyways. So once I dabbed away and created my ombre, I sprinkled it with some clear acrylic, my standard way of doing an ombre, and I'm going in with a second layer once it's cured. And also the background nails, the three on the plate right now, have now been coated with another layer, which is nice. We are going to, oh maybe not actually, I think this set doesn't have a sugar nail. That's a little shocker. I think, no, I'm lying, it does have a sugar, do I? No, I think it does. I don't have the picture right in front of me, so I can't remember if I sugared, but come on, let's be real, it's me. So the likelihood of a nail being sugared is about 98%. So here I also wanted to show you guys the two nails next to each other after sprinkling acrylic, so it becomes matte. So if at any point any area of your nail is not matte, try sprinkling some more acrylic onto the area that is still shiny. So now we've got two layers of the ombre. I think I do go ahead with the third layer and then I'm basically done my ombre. So I just needed 3 layers, which is amazing. Here is the glitter, of course I'm sugaring. And in today's lucky set, the sugared nail is going to be that coral nail. So what I do is usually apply two layers of colour, and then before curing the second layer I just sprinkle on some glitter. And this glitter has been my go-to, as you all probably know. I have been trying to sugar with different coloured glitters now, so I have a few more colours in my collection. So for example, if I've got a pink nail and I have some pink fine glitter, I will opt for a pink glitter now rather than the clear. It's kind of, I feel like the sparkle that other ones give, I prefer a bit more than this one. But when I don't have the colour, then I just gotta do what I gotta do. I just gotta use this glitter. So the whole set has been cured now and it's time for us stamping. So I'm using some black. Here's my plate and it's one of my newer plates. I absolutely love this one. I love the palm trees. I just love how summery, it just gives me super summery vibes, this one. I love it so much. So I'm kind of going to double stamp. So here's a little like sea with some palm trees kind of vibe going on. So I'm placing it quite low down the nail on one of the ombre's nails. We're only going to be stamping on the ombre nails. So I've placed it down, but of course it looks a bit funny and silly on a very long nail. So this kind of design would be quite nice to just keep alone on a very short nail. But since we've got a long nail, I felt like I was just going to add a big old palm tree on there too, to just cover it up and make it a bit more interesting. So as you can see, right in the middle of that plate, there's a big old palm tree, and that's the palm tree we're going to use right there. And we're just going to scrape it, pick it up with our what are they called? Oh no, I forgot. But pick it up with that jelly thing. Oh, a stamper. Pick it up with your stamper and then place it down, and it kind of looks like that's how it was supposed to be. It kind of felt like it fitted in with the design, which I thought was really cool, and you can't tell too much that palm tree is like out of place, and it was kind of placed there by me on purpose. So that's kind of what I was hoping for it to look like, and it worked, so that's really nice. I hate when I stamp away and you can tell that I kind of tried to combine a few stampings together to make a design. I really don't like that, so I love how seamless this design looks. So for the other ombre nail, as you can see, there's like a different kind of design of like some land and some sea and some palm trees, so I felt like I'll use that one this time around for the other ombre nail. Stamp it down, and same thing, we are going to be applying another palm tree, and we are going to use that exact same palm tree right in the middle. There's another palm tree on the left and like a little leafy tree on the right, but I just kind of really like this palm tree. I was obsessed, like super obsessed. So I'm going to place it, but this time on the right hand side of this nail rather than the left hand side like we did on the other ombre nails. So that one's looking really cool. And here I'm also going to show you guys that there was some black bits that transferred at the top. So you can use some lint-free wipe and some either acetone or a nail prep cleaner or something and just wipe it away, because this is just pure polish. So you can just wipe it away and it'll come right off, which is nice. So here is what it's looking like so far. This is the other set that I did where the ombres are flipped, as you can see. So in case you liked it the other way, and if you're recreating it, do it the other way. And if you prefer it this way, then do it this way. I'm kind of like still mixed emotions. I don't really know which one I prefer more. I feel like when I was actually making this set in particular, I preferred it both the same ombres, but I don't know now. I'm a bit, I don't know, distraught between the two, but I like both a lot. Okay, so now it's time to do our top coat. So I'm going to apply top coats on the 3 nails, excluding the blue nails. So I'm not going to apply any top coat on the blue nail because we are going to apply some crystals. We're going to bling that nail out. We're going to give some sparkle to the set, a bit more sparkle than that glitter's giving. So I'm just going to avoid that one. So once we place the crystals down, that's when we can kick in with our top coat. So we're going to cure this one in the lamp, and now it's out. So for this nail art design, I'm using some rhinestone glue gel on the side, picking up with my nail art brush, and we're gonna do a crystal placement. So I recently got some opal crystals and I felt like it would fit in perfectly in today's set. I just felt like it would look so cool there. So I'm just playing about with some AB crystals, some opal crystals, and also we will be playing about with some caviar beads. I'm not sure if I showed you guys them in the video just yet, but they will come later on once we're done with the full nail design. I do come in and out of the shop because at some point I do go ahead and actually cure the crystals in place before I go in with my caviar beads, just because I got it right where I wanted it. And I do like to work in little layers like that sometimes, because later on when you go ahead and start applying the caviar beads, all the crystals start moving and it just becomes a little bit of a mess. So I am going to cure it in between and just kind of make it stay in place. So I'll just let you guys watch this crystal placement. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll come back to you guys once it's done. Alright guys, so the crystal placement is almost done there. I am going to straighten up those lines. There we go. So it's all been cured now, and it's time for our top coat, which is going to be the very last step for today's nail design, which is amazing. I love doing this kind of technique here where you kind of apply top coat after applying the crystals, especially when I'm using caviar beads, because it feels like I'm really capping it in and it won't move. So I hope, we'll see. But of course this design is just a design video. There's no, like, no one's going to be wearing those. As you can see, they're all the same size. So I'm just going to apply the top coat, cure it. I am going to wipe away the tacky layer off camera real quick, and then here are the final results. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also don't forget to check out Madam Glam. They have absolutely amazing products and I use them all the time in my videos, so do give them a look and use my discount code if you end up going shopping. And hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.